mathematicians. Today we are going to discuss direct variation. Okay. Direct variation is if we have the same unit rate for every point in a graph or table. So we're going to take the point that is given to us in a table or a graph, and we're going to find the unit rate. If all of those have the same unit rate, then it is a direct variation. If not, it is not a direct variation. The unit rate that they all have in common is our constant of variation. Okay? So if they all have the same unit rate, that is called our constant of variation. To find that, we just take y divided by x. Our y value, or our rise, divided by x, or our slope, for our slope. In an equation, this value right in front of x is also the constant of variation because you're multiplying every x by 3. Okay? So let's take a look at two tables. We want to decide if this is a direct variation or not. Okay? So we are going to, again, using our rise over run or our slope, we're going to do y divided by x, just like we did for slope. Okay? The rise over the run. And we're going to see if they are the same for all of these points. So here I will have our y values are the grades, so 5 divided by 11. We want to find the unit rate, so over 1 divide by 11 divide by 11. And we get 0.45, repeating, or 0.46. So that was this point here. Let's try another one. Again, we're going to have our y value, so our grade, which is 7, divided by 13. I want to get the unit rate, so over 1. So what will I do? Divide by 13. And what do we get this time? 0.538 or 0.54. Are these the same? No. So they do not have the same unit rate. We could go on, but all I need to do is show that two are not the same. So this is not a direct variation. These values are not the same. They do not have the same unit rate. Try this one on your own. Days and cost. Determine if it is a direct variation. Let's see how you did. Direct variation is our rise over run, so our y value over our x. Y is 20, so I'm going to check this point first. These two go together. Then I'll check these two. So 20 over what? 4. What did you get as the unit rate? 5. Okay. Check the next one. When I plug things in, what do I get on top? The y value, or 25, over what value for x? 5. When you found the unit rate, what did you get? 5 again. So far we're okay. You got to keep checking those. If I do this, y is 30 over 6. Divide both by 6. And what do we get? 5. What did you do for the last point? 35 over 7. And what did you get? 5 over 1. So, is this a direct variation? Yes. Why? Because they all have the same unit rate of 5. So our constant of variation is the one that they all share. They all share the 5. So yes, it is a direct variation, and the constant of variation is 5. Okay. So find the unit rate of each, y over x, rise over run. See if they are the same. This time they don't give us a table. 2 pounds of cheese cost $8.40. Show the cost of 1, 2, 3, and 4 pounds of cheese. Okay, so I know 2 pounds. Okay, so this will be the number of pounds and the cost. 2 pounds cost $8.40. Well, if 2 pounds cost $8.40, what does 1 pound cost? Divide this in half, split this up, what do we get? $4.20. Didn't mean to put it. All right, now if 1 pound costs $4.20, what does 3 pounds cost? $4.20 times 3. $12.60. And what would 4 pounds cost if 1 costs $4.20? $4.20 times 4. $16.80. We want to check if this is a direct variation. So I'm looking to see, does it have the same unit rate? Does it have the same unit rate? So here, 840 divided by 2. 420. 420 divided by 1. 420. 1260 divided by 3. 420. And 1680 divided by 4. 420. So, is this a direct variation? Yes. So make your table. Check to see your unit rate. If they're all the same, then yes, it is a direct variation. Let's look at this next one. Magazines cost $5 each plus a $3 delivery fee. Show the cost of 1, 2, 3, and 4 magazines. Right. First thing you need to do is make a table. So we'll go magazines and cost. So we need to find the cost for 1, 2, 3, 4 magazines. Each magazine is going to cost $5 plus $3 delivery fee. So one magazine would be $5 plus the 3, and it's going to give us 8. How much would 2 magazines cost? Well, each magazine is 5, so 2 times 5 would be 10, plus the $3 delivery fee is 13. Find the value of 3 magazines and 4 magazines, and then decide if there's a direct variation. Let's see how you did. How much did 3 magazines cost? 3 times 5 plus the $3, 18. How'd you find how much 4 magazines cost? 4 times 5 plus 3, and that was $23. We want to see if there's a direct variation, so what did you do next? Find each unit rate. So 8 divided by 1 is 8. How about for the next one? 2. What'd you do here? The cost or per magazine. Each magazine here cost $6.50. Are these the same? No. So is this a direct variation? No. Fill in our table, find the cost for the specific number of magazines, then find the unit rate for cost per magazine. If they are the same, that is a direct variation. If not, it is not a direct variation. Nice job today, mathematicians.